Hey gang, it's Elray Brown on our 17th day of our 30-day challenge. What did I learn today? Amazing things happen when you start something and it just falls on your lap. I started talking to a woman who's one of the mother of the baseball kid that played in one of my son's team this spring, and come to find out that she is a surrogate mother. Now, I've always thought that surrogate mothers made a substantial amount of money, at least 75 grand for the whole process. And the medicals are all paid for, the living expenses and so on and so on. And that's not so. That's not the truth, which is really disturbing. Most surrogate mothers make less than 50 grand. They're lucky if they make around $30,000-$40,000 or more. They do have to file a 1099. On top of that, if they are carrying a fetus and after the heartbeat has been confirmed and something goes wrong medically and the fetus does not survive after 28 weeks, they are not compensated for being forced to have the fetus extracted out of their body. They're not. They're also paid once a month. That is if once a heartbeat is confirmed after 28, I believe 4 weeks, after 4 weeks. And it was bothering to me and disturbing once I got the details that she's had to endure the 4 times that she gave birth for other couples. And one set of twins and the other two for two different couples. And I have to tell you, I mean, I get it. Giving birth and giving someone a child is a gift. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that we bestow on someone. But I get that, okay? As a mother of 3 who's had 3 vaginal births and went through 3 different pregnancies, it is a tolling experience mentally, emotionally, physically, and you really go through a change in your life, especially more so when you're older, when you have babies in an older age. There's a lot of emotions involved, and I can't even imagine being a surrogate mother for another couple because of the simple fact that everything you have to go through chemically, biologically, physically, and then the emotional toll that you have to put your family through because, kids see their mother pregnant, but this baby will not be part of their family. So there's a lot of stuff involved in being a surrogate mother, and I guess when we're not in that world or we don't know anyone in that world, we kind of take things for granted and just say, oh my God, it's such a blessing for you to give a life or a child to that couple, and just walk away and leave it as that, because it's a lot easier to make an opinion, good or bad, when we don't have to endure any of the pain, lessons, and so on. And that just kind of like set me back and made me think of several things, which I'm still trying to process. But no, that's what I learned today. I learned the process of what a surrogate mother goes through from a surrogate mother who's had 4 babies for 3 couples. And that was really interesting. I'll get to sit down with her in 2 weeks and do an interview and have her recorded and so on and so on. And it's something I've never entertained, to be honest with you. It's not a subject I've ever entertained of approaching, and to be able to excuse me, to have the opportunity to approach it is a blessing. Very interesting. So if you know anybody that's a surrogate mother, don't assume. Don't take it for granted, and don't assume that they're making hundreds of $1,000s, because they're not. They really, really are not. A lot of them end up, after 1099 and all their own money and all the effort that they put in themselves, they end up maybe making $4,000 to walk away with. maybe, unless they really are under a good agency. One, they've been a surrogate mother before and they know how the system works. But it's an interesting, subject that really needs to be addressed more in the public, because paying someone to be a surrogate mother is a hell of a lot cheaper than adopting a child, whether in the United States or another country, by 100 grand at least cheaper. Anyway, just keep that in mind. That's what I learned new today. Hope you're having a great. I hope. I've been talking with children all morning. I hope that you are having a great Saturday morning, and that you have a remaining awesome weekend. Thank you for being with me, and I will talk to you soon.